Good morning, guys. A great morning to you. The realest thing in the world. Yeah. So I'm just out of the gym and contrary to what's normal, I had a few drinks last night at the EXPO because it was a success. I don't know why I drink. I ain't really into the whole drinking vibes actually anymore, but you know, I just take a drink. And I had about 4 Long Island iced teas. Yeah. And I got 7 liquor inside. Went to 1 o'clock this morning. 1 o'clock, maybe 12. Yeah. Maybe 12, 1. And I woke up this morning, regular time, 5 o'clock, and hit the road. Because I say to myself, whatever you do for whatever you're doing for your fun and your entertainment has nothing to do with the fact that you gotta take care of your health too. So I had to come out and exercise. And since I got you guys here, I'll take you through Georgetown. So the expo was a success, a resounding success. Everywhere you turn, there's some police with some emergency. Sometimes I want to follow them to see where's the emergency. Right? So this is the Bank of Guyana. This here is the National Museum, the building, the cream building that's in front there now. Yes, there's a National Museum. And you enter it from the other side in front of the post office. How deep is your love? Yeah. So the Mayor and City Council of Georgetown has to do something about Georgetown, because what people don't know, the mess and the disorganized city is as a direct responsibility of the Mayor and City Council. The Mayor and City Council, under the PNC, under Hamilton Green, facilitated vending in Georgetown. So the Hamilton Green started it. My God, this young man looks mentally ill. Drugs take he over. He needs help. Yeah. So they start putting vendors for all this confusion that you see. It's not accidental. It is directly orchestrated by the Mayor and City Council. It's a PNC ideology of progress. This is their progress. Confusion. You understand? Illegality. This day kind of thing. All these little tent thing, there's vending on pavements that people shouldn't imagine. You know, there's pavements just inside of those things. People should be walking on the pavement. People have to walk on the road. And the Mayor and City Council come and collect money from, watch people on the road here doing business. Watch to the left hand side. People are here doing business on the road. People have fixed structures. Look at this. Look here. All these things here. Watch a man left something when the ground, but this is on the road. All them big brick island, people got enclosed tent on the road. You understand? Straight ahead, always seeing the confusion. It's not accidental. Munishwar spent $100 million for build a business. Watch all these people with all these little stand and wood and pallet and this and that. All this thing, watch. All of this, Mayor and City Council. In the city, and it is orchestrated by them. It's not accidental. You got people with old bus living in old bus on the street. Now you come through here, you barely can walk. Right? What is being done about this? Nothing going to tell people, these people you're giving $1 million. So one person block up the road, they have hundreds of people walking. He has to walk on the road. They can't walk on the pavement. This man here, Dexter is my friend. Me got friends out here, me got people who's vendor. Something has to be done about this. And the mayor and city council facilitates illegality. It's not only pavement, it's people business. People can't get passage to the business. Customers can't get passage to people's business. All this we are seeing is not accidental. Has nothing to do with the government of the day. The city council is run and continue to be run by the PNC. Oh my mama, so much mentally ill people. And these banners, young banner. You got to give all tap there. I don't know, it's a tank tap, your Scala, whatever kind of tap. Right, watch. The bus, two police don't come out here. The bus park, two bus park up, side by side. All of this confusion we see in here is a direct responsibility. Is a direct orchestration by the mayor and city council. It is not accident. People don't come by themselves. They just take your money and put you to a spot. The confusion you see in town is mayor and city council. This they work for set it up. And it happening years now. Nobody wants to talk about it. A lot of people complain, oh God, Critic, you can't walk. You understand? You can't drive. The whole wrong banks there is tents and vending. The man called me telling me what chicken they are they selling out by there's a next thing starting the public health people gotta look at the PNC tried a thing with the city council when they were in power because the people them is their people. They try a thing, it never work. What you going on here? This is a four-corner. What's the four-corner? The four-corner is a business that's shed off. A well shed off business is the four-corner. Sweetie and thing up in the corner. The police there stand up right there. This man business come up on the road. Watch how far up on the road he business there. All two sides, bare confusion. Something has to be done about it. And the opposition leader could come and talk. What plans do you have? What plans do you have for vending? What plans do you have for the confusion in Jarshung? This is something to talk about. This is not somebody asking city council responsible for police work. City council are responsible for the pavement. I'm telling you, they ain't got to do the work. It's the city council that take your money and put you to a spot. They create the vending. It's not like you just come and vend and then they just come to you or try to move you. If you go to city, yes, go this car now. They just put out vendors and put their vendors and collect your money. That's what they do. City councilors give you the spot. Like, yeah, and they create the vending. If you look at things with the PNC associated with and affiliated with, it ain't got nothing to do with progress. It got to do with confusion. Remember when Parliament used to say this whole place black off? The discomfort it used to cause people? Now you got 1,000 vendors in Georgetown that making 300,000 people uncomfortable. Somebody have the police do the work. And if the police them in doing their work there, there's another set of problem. This traffic and so, me know with the police there. One set of traffic police, the wrong kind of people shipping is where they this morning. This is Monday morning. Where is the traffic police Monday morning? Go and see. You go see them just now. They wrong some corner, people are hiding for check paper for car what just come out. When you buy the car, they sell you the license. You understand? And they check your paper for car what just come out. People buying 1 year insurance and that kind of thing. Now, we you go check car what just come out. The car got all its paper, plus the people buy the license. Police sell them license. No, that part they ain't got a traffic light. They just sell you the license and come pay like if they checking for document. What document you can check for? You sell people the license. So yeah, guys, I'm just out at the gym. And I tell you something, don't lie to yourself, right? When you do something, when you say you're going to do something, you do it. I can tell you I'm taking more to the weightlifting and the gym than I do to cardio and my long walks and so on. Because the gym and weightlifting is a little more intense. Right, so I get a kick out of it. But the EXPO. So the EXPO is a resounding success. I can say from us at Tupui, Uncle Kamal came over yesterday, the Vice President came to our booth at Tupui, TBN and Tupui. I want to thank the staff down at Tupui and TBN, Candace, Winston, Michael, Boy, Paul, Feynman, down at Sashin and Rabi and all the guys down there. Some of them I can't even remember the name, right? But all the staff at TBN and Tupui who made an interesting presentation, who made it possible, who worked the long hours to make Tupui and TBN make sure that we're represented proportionally to what our companies are. I want to thank the people who visited our booths, the customers, the supporters, the fans who visited our booths. I'm hoping we have lived up to your expectation, right? I want to thank, we had some young ladies who came and did some reporting for us. The other old man from Linden who came and played the guitar. I also want to thank Minister Suzanne Rodriguez, Minister Colin Crowell, not only for visiting and you know, the TBN and Tupui group booths and looking over, but for putting on such a or creating an opportunity that TBN and Tupui group can showcase what we do and what we're about. Very, very proud of my team and the work they've done. I want to thank the President for ensuring that an initiative like this is given all of the government's support, right? And again, Tupui Group could not have showcased ourselves on the level that we have if the environment was not created for us. I want to thank the singing chef who was there and, you know, put on a show for us, and all those people who were there and who supported us that I haven't remember. I want to thank SGS, who supplies us our procurement services, SGS procurement services, who supplies us with materials. All my stuff that we buy, equipment and so on, we buy through, or we source through SGS. I want to thank them for their support. Everybody who was on the ground and played a part in making it possible. Now, what moreover I feel proud of is the fact that people could have gone there and over 300 people received their land titles. The last count I had, there were 900 people who would have received house lots. So in addition to everybody coming and seeing, my mere interest, remember, I gotta be honest with you, like I more dealing with tangible things, yes. Some people, their lives are mythical. I as a banner want to see thing, a feel thing. Yes, so out of all of that, I glad for the people who get house lots. I glad for the people who come and learn something about the development of this country and where this country is going. So there's Tiger Baby there, anyway, we heading down Water Street, right? Much places where you have vending, how we there. Beautiful pavements. And people get so accustomed to walking on the road, watch people still walking on the road. Because when you pass through Georgetown, that part of Georgetown, you gotta walk on the road. Right? Now this one speeding through, hazard lights on. Yeah. So I can tell you from my vantage point. Unfortunately, the president wasn't afforded the opportunity, for whatever reason, to come and visit the Tipui group and really see the fruits of his labor. The fact that he's created such an environment that an entrepreneur like myself can come and grow and build. And I'm hoping the people who come and who visited, the naysayers, and the people who did not believe or who do not believe in themselves, realize you too can do it. If you come and ask me, you too can do it. I spoke about it yesterday in an interview I had with the singing chef, of the fact that there was not an environment. Now, one of our biggest clients is government. As a major construction player or company in the development and infrastructural development in Guyana now, Tipui's largest client by far is the government. We're building roads and so we have private jobs, but our largest client is the government. And the previous administration had nothing to build. So I could not have become a contractor. I could not have done a business like that. They had nothing to build. They had no vision to build anything. And they continue to speak and make utterances that are not true. Oh, this body ain't getting job, and you know, a black guy tell me yesterday, man, Critic, I want to fall upon some work, I want to come over. I said, do you have a card? He had no card to give me. He pardoned, I said, buddy, I'll be at the booth, come, let's sit down and talk. I want to know me and see he. You understand? Me see he. I want to thank Uncle Kamal for visiting yesterday, head of the private sector commission. I want to thank Shamir, you know, all the businessmen that visited. Brian Tiwari came, visit our booth. Everybody. Oh my shit, she shit on the road. Oh Jesus Christ. Why is gotta forget these experiences early morning, man? Lady just shit just so. Mental health is a serious thing here, so in this country. Right? So thanks to all these people who've made it possible. And the fact remains, somebody, man come yesterday, he telling me. So he want to show me, he wants to help me. I said, how you can help me, big man? How you can help me? You are can come, right? First thing he tell me his name. I don't know who is he. From Mike Coney. I don't know who is he. Never see him in live before. No disrespect or nothing. Some Rafik something, right? So I said, how you can help me? Let me sit down. So he showed me a machine at Building Road, 60 something feet wide. Meaning I know road again 60 something feet wide. So I calculated now if it could be smaller. So I said, man, how much is the machine? You can't buy this machine. With all the big mouth you got, you can't buy this machine. I said, big man, go like, fuck you way. Go long your way. Because I don't know where we come for. You showing me a machine I can't buy. Well, what's the business we talking about? You understand? Right away. I said, big man, go long yo. I just get up and walk away. He left sit down talking with Shelly. I don't depend on streaming. You got time for stupidness. You got a lot of stupid people in this country. You got a set of stupid people in this country. You come talk to a man like me, will break all the boundaries, was shatter people's dreams, was the nightmare to most people. You understand? Was the motivation to the multitudes. You come talk to me and telling me stupidness. I don't want to tolerate that. What I can and can't do. I pass the stage people discussing. I could discuss about me what I can't do. I got the fastest growing media entity. The fastest growing construction company. Are you telling me what I can and can't do? Look, you understand? Is this what I live for? For show that I could do when nobody else can do. So everybody else could follow suit and calculate, yo, don't leave me nothing, let nothing hold me back. Don't let anything hold me back. You understand? Me dying there, when you come tell, like somebody critic, we could help you. What you could help me with? What you could help me with? You know what's going through me mind? You know every morning I just wake up and drill myself. Last night I drink up to 1 o'clock in the morning and still wake up this morning and go into the gym and do what I gotta do. You know what's my ambitions? I don't want to build a house and build a family. I want to take over the world. Yeah? You know what's it for be me? For come and say you could, when you go help me, you better start talking fast. You better say what you could do. How much money you got? Where your business? I tell a man come from Suriname. The man want me, he talking business. They got a steel shed inside the place there. Some nice prefab buildings. I say, yo, I want sole distributorship. The man going around his family and want this and this and that. I tell you that we can go on, I can see what you're doing and we can work out something. By the time yesterday after I done selling thing, go to China, see the equipment for yourself and deal with this thing for yourself, and then come back and talk to you. Because me want to reinvent the wheel. I glad for the partnership. But me a long talk and story with people. Either we doing this thing together or I doing this thing. This thing doing. It got to be done. You understand? Who calling me? 622-7740. Who calling for explain what? Wherever is it gotta be done? Me playing no. Oh what? Oh how? Me playing them game though. I fire people for things like that. I fire people for things like coming to me with problem. Come to me and say, sir, something is blocking the road. Boss, Mr. Boss, somebody blocking the road. If I get the key, I could move the car. That's why I want here. The car is in the way. If I get the key, I know to drive, I will move the car. That's why I want here. Come, tell me what's the issue, me got problems. Tell me what's the issue and the solution at the same time. You understand? I fire people for things like that. You come to me 1 time, 2 time, 3 time with problem. Fuck you, get out of the place. I hire you for bringing problem to me. What the fuck you believe I pay people for? Get out of the place. This is a problem. The door in locking, the this, the da. No, all me staff no. Do not come to me and tell me if you got a solution to it. And when it go over their head, they is call right away and they don't say boss the problem. They say boss the shit hit the fan. Only you could take care of this thing. They know. They don't come and say, boss, oh God, we know what you gonna do. Them mice come and say, boss, the shit hit the fan. When someone call me and say, bro, the shit hit the fan, is only you could take care of this thing. They know that once you bring the solution to me, something you can't solve, I will solve it. You understand? What I paying people for? What am I paying people for? I paying you for tell me what's me problem. I know all me problems them. I know all me issues. I don't have no problems. I know all me issues. I is the problem. You understand? Or create the most problems. And that's personal. I got issues. Somebody say I got mommy issues. Yeah, I got mommy issues. You let you come out for self or throw your belly with a set the case and thing and left or right there with them. So you got to choose, right? Who you want for doing life, how you see yourself as a success in life, and what success means for you. I constantly got to remind me, team, we all ain't gonna make it. You can't all be a Guyanese critic. You understand? I go in the gym this morning with my partner. He don't know I drink 1 o'clock. I go home 1 o'clock this morning. He realized that yesterday when I done do, he gone home asleep. I message him. I said, Sian, come out at the thing, man. Me neighbor come so far in me bed, boy. Yes, and he exercised and rest whole day yesterday. I go out and there at the expo, they're cooling out in the car because it's on hot. Cooling out, go back because people want to take a picture and all them thing with me. I there up and down with my fans them. You understand? You gotta put on a smile for them. The place hot, I'm feeling sweaty. I feel for there. Go, when I'm done, drink. Go home 1 o'clock this morning. Go do something for a partner. Make a spin by a friend. Go and do something for a partner. 11 o'clock last night or 12 o'clock last night. Then go home and sleep. And wake up this morning and still hit the gym. Plus, I'm in a bad mood and the same weights where he pushing, I pushing. You understand? All way he pushing because normally I used to come up, I used to do 40 pounds, I start wherever me training until with 40 pounds and then move up from there. You understand? Same weight he pushing, I pushing. When he come after the machine because he's walk, I just walk. He's doing reps, I do me reps. So we watching one and we talking. Right? Same weights. And he done, I just jump on with the same weights and do the same thing. I say here, today I'm going crazy. What are you willing to do? What sacrifice you willing to make? Yeah, so I can wake up this morning and say, oh God, I ain't able. I had a whole weekend. We work hard. You understand? No, you cannot get the rewards like I get. And that's what Glenn Lal telling everybody, all you can get the rewards because the aisle there. All you can get is aisle in your hole. You can't get the rewards that I get because you don't work as hard as I work. You can't get the rewards. You will never get the rewards. Like you imagine a fat woman hollering, oh, I think me get nothing. You even doing nothing for yourself. You ain't doing nothing for yourself. Physically, you ain't doing nothing for yourself. What do you expect to do for you? You gotta start working with you. You start working with you a little bit. Go on a 5-year plan. Everybody want to lose weight in a day. Alright, I doing the crazy thing. But I crazy, yes, we accept. I done crazy. I doing the extreme. 3-day water fast, 7-day no food, and that kind of thing. You understand? I just testing different things. But I am an extreme guy. Go on a plan and say, this is what I'm going to do for the next 5 years. I'm going to put up $1,000 a day. You understand? I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to start eating right. I'm going to put in 1 hour a day exercise. For men, if you start walking 10,000 steps, you walk 1 hour a day, you're going to enhance your sex drive. You ain't like sex. You want to show you're a real man. Don't worry, that woman tell you, oh baby, the tool shed and that kind of thing. You understand? They got you know you when they going out and you ain't able to go no way because you always there. I got somebody else fucking them. Don't worry, the tool shed. Oh, I like you with the tool shed. You understand? No. You want to live a long, healthy life. Anybody want there walking behind anybody with diabetes? And you're sick and they're going to left you at some point in time. You get stroke. You understand? If it's any y'all always drinking that kind of thing, and drinking this tablet and drinking the tablet, I am telling you, it enhances your sex drive. It enhances your sex drive when you start exercising. You mightn't want to, but as a man, your testosterone goes up. I'm going to start doing cold baths, like anything just now. You understand? It gives you the positivity. It makes you feel real good. Then you start feeling good about yourself. When you looking at yourself physically and you look like a man. You understand? Most say I look like fucking Teletubby. I used to look like Teletubby. I know cartoon character. I don't want to be seen as Teletubby. Chubby boy, fat boy, big boy. No. Carry y'all and show y'all something, man. Look how the city look nice and trying. Where the PNC got a class in for screw up the place. Look how a real city is supposed to look. This is a main street. You know, they come here and start doing very fucking place look like a disaster. The mayor city council got no mayor city council inside there. PPP get more councillors. They got put in thing and attack thing and get things started. The vending, build an arcade, break down the arcade, and build it 4 or 5 stories with elevator and thing, and put vendors in there. Get them out of build a state-of-the-art place. Take down Border Market and put it 4 stories high with elevator and escalator mall kind of thing. Government mall. Y'all want I build it? Y'all want I make the investment and come up with the design? Break down Border Market. Border Market is on 2 blocks. Build it 8 stories high. More like nice. You understand? That people could, because people don't like climb high. With cubicles, nice cubicles. And get them to do the thing. They sell it for everybody after they pay. Clear the pavement one time. Give them at a cheap rental. 8 stories high. Parking and everything. You understand? Come on, man. Y'all ain't got brain for think. Starbrook Market is an icon. It's an old fucking steel building. It live out its life. We can get take down pieces and keep it or keep the front or something. Put a big building there. 8 stories high. Mall kind thing. You understand? Y'all, I got figured out for y'all. Parking and all. Bus park, they put the ground floor. So no bus park. Right where, because people want easy things. People get accustomed to the just passing in front of the vending, right? So you got escalators carrying people up story upon story upon story. Big building. And you got the market, same market thing, you know. Meantime, you don't enclosed building with AC and all them thing, you know. Like how parking lots is be open is so. Because you done up on the pavement, you done up on the pavement vending. All you're getting now is light. Because me want to set up not with no added costs. And you got accommodation for more vendors if people want to expand. You understand? You got thing for more vendors if people want to expand. Let me go down Durban Street for those of y'all who ain't been down Durban Street and thing in a long while. We're just going through the city and showing you how we're going there. You do that with Border Market, Starbrook Market, the what is thing named? The Vendors Arcade. What government they take back from Tulsi Basad. The Vendors Arcade, 8 stories high. The 2 bottom story is the bus park. Now you got an advantage. Nobody on the road. Nobody on the road. Security. security, because if you wrap somebody in there, there's only one entrance and one way out. Somebody asked me, you can put the vendors with the construction. What do you mean we can put the vendors while the construction going on? The vendors on the pavement is the pavement you're moving them from. Hey Charles.
Yeah bro, morning.
That,
The stop there with the EXPO, man. The EXPO was nice, but the parking lot where you show the lights there. When you drive in a park and you walk with body equipment there.
yeah.
In the next one, more they're gonna put somebody selling tickets there, man.
Here, me no know because me tell people walk through, because me a walk through. Remember, no, me no get ticket because me a exhibitor, right? Me no know you got to go around the other side. I sorry about the man, me fault.
Yeah, but everything was nice. So when right away I had the interview with him after Linden and so there.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy, Charles.
Yeah, another quick joke on the sex drive thing we're talking about. The guy goes to the doctor, you eligible, he tell the doctor, he say, he wants lower his sex drive. So the doctor says, high sex drive a man at your age is good. He tell the doctor, you don't understand, the sex drive there in my head, I want to come down to my waist.
I like that one, That's a good one, Charles. Thanks.
Good buddy, take care.
Man said, then he head, you want it come down to your waist. Yeah, guys. You gotta find ways to do things when you're doing the construction. They done up on the pavement. You tell people, look, me, you will get a state-of-the-art place, a high-end place. They're glad for the, like, border market and stuff. Right? Because here now, when the first 2 stories built, they're going in right away. The building as you cast the floors. Remember, it's an open concept, you know, it's a market. You're going 8 stories high with a market. It's like just a alright. Yeah, I see they got a big concrete building. They got a big concrete building by opposite Campa in Ghana. BK got a building there. Same concept. So it's just 8 concrete floors going up with a rail right away around the edge. So the bottom 2 floors is bus park and so on. Right? So right there the people gotta go in any case. Or you could even go down for the bus park. You got 10 floors. 2 floors down. And Guyanese gonna like this one. They get excited for go in a thing where you're going down. So 2 floors down is the bus park. The bus them driving come out and gone. You understand? When you go organized area. So this is Durban Street for those of you who ain't been through here in a long while. Right? And you in the diaspora who live in this area and you see the place in a long while. I'm going down Durban Street right now. Yeah. So we got a fine thing. If I tell you, man, listen, we be setting up a place for you. For you, they're better for the next couple of years. We got a fine thing for them in the meantime for do. Where you gonna put the vendors? This is all the vendors. 200 vendors or 100 vendors get misplaced for reorganize 1,000 vendors in the country. You gotta watch the bigger picture. It's watching the negativity alone make nothing going across happening in this country. Right? You gotta watch the positivity. Can't watch the negativity as I go down here and I want to show you how the boulevard. Let me check Independent Boulevard. And there I go. Right? You can't watch it negative. I'm telling you there's a plan. You got 8 stories up in Border Market. Yes, and 2 for parking downstairs. And me, you know, I want to build a building with underground parking. I want to build a building with underground 2 stories going down. And he's excited about that. Everybody gone, hey! We go to the parking lot. Gone downstairs there. Heavy, you got security in and out. So nobody can do no stripping is there. And right away, all the streets clear up. The crime situation changed right away because you put centralize all the movements of people and all them boss in one place. Boss got go in one way, come out one way. That's right away. The whole demeanor in the tongue change up. People could go down by Demico and all the tongue would transform. Just 8 stories at Border Market, 8 stories at Stabrook Market. You understand? And here what you're doing, you do the 8 stories at Stabrook Market because there's only one set of people can get blows. And you're moving vendors all about. Because one of these 8 stories will be able to accommodate all the vendors in Georgetown. But you don't want it like that. You want people for Border Market area, you want people for Stabrook Market area, you want people by the arcade. So you just move people to a central point. If people are there, people have to come and buy the thing. People have to get them off the streets, clear the streets, transform the town, the city. People must be able to walk in the town and watch and see and have an experience. Do up City Hall. People must walk in peace and go and check out the cathedral and all the buildings. Go and walk and check out the museum. They got frightened for walking town. Place congested. You understand? Then why I would build it, buddy? I would build it. Me and the government could do a public-private, or me and the mayor and city council could do a public-private partnership. I build the market and rent the spots. Yeah, why I do it? I would do it. Me, no time. But they want success. They know what success looks like. They like the place that's stinking. You understand? They want to say, oh, it's the PPP cars though. So welcome to the Independent Boulevard. Right? Watch. You gotta see this place nighttime. I gotta bring you all in nighttime to see the lighting here, man. How this little place transform, man. You understand? You got here, and I can carry you all from side to side and you see crossroads right away. Right? This place just developed. A place where we used to be an eyesore and nobody never pay no mind attention to. Girl walking there, she look like she drunk. Jesus Christ, so much people going through so much of things and you don't know their story, by. Like them man, they telling something, I put up a post, right? I walking with a slipper in the yard and sand there between me toes and thing, right? And I put up a post, I said I want to walk in my shoes and they realize me foot is a barefoot journey. People want to walk in my shoes. And me even got shoes for the journey. Me journey is a barefoot journey. You understand? You can't walk in my shoes, man. No, man, but stop. Listen to me. First thing is, the first place we putting up is Border Market Green. So Border Market Green Limited. They got the least people because it's the stinkiest place, right? So the Border Market Green, you get rid of all the vendors from there. You go 8 stories high. You take the people them go back. You take all the vendors in Border Market, the front Border Market, put them in there. You go to the front of Border Market. You go 8 stories high. You do a cross section from the green to the one where they between Border Market and Rab Street, between Regent and Rab Street. You build these buildings. You do like 2 big twin towers, right? You set up all in there. Now that place can get one whole market vacant. You're going to block down Stabrook, move all the vendors from Stabrook, carry into Border Market, build Stabrook Market 8 stories high. Move back the vendors to Stabrook Market, who from Stabrook. Then you go at the arcade, put all them in Stabrook Market. You understand? And go 8 stories high. Now why 8 stories high? 2 and 3 stories is for parking, bus. The bus services them and so. So by the arcade, you got the whole East Coast movement. Stabrook Market, right? Stabrook Market got gonna be like East Bank. And Kitty Border Market gonna be like Kitty Campbellville and all them thing there. You understand? In between, if you want to move, taxi. This car. You understand? Otherwise than though, you drop out of the bus at Stabrook from the East Bank and walk across the border market and you're going to Kitty. Or walk across to the arcade and you're going to East Coast. East Coast, Barbies and all them things are going in the arcade. And I think Stabrook big enough for deal with Kitty Campbellville and East Bank and West Coast. Because it's just the area right now. But look at the area space. Here now, it's simple. It's not rocket science. Me know not for y'all, not so smart and thing. You understand? Me not so smart, me stupid. Me just a come up with things, right? Me not think about it for 10 years now, and me not been down by Stabrook and measure the place and all that thing. Me not do all of that now. This thing just come out of my head, so it's an awakening. You know, somebody's awakening, and everybody's Jesus put it in the head, yeah. So look at the area space that has the Forte bus park. Look at the area space in front of Demico. Measure the area space. And look at the size of Stabrook Market. Look at the line of buses that there's there for Father 7, for Sapphire. Look at the line of buses was there for 32. The line of buses that just side of Stabrook Market. All of those things can go on 2 floors if you make Stabrook Market 8 stories high. All of the surrounding bus parks can be done on 2 floors if you make Stabrook Market 8 stories high. Right? And then you go down and you do the arcade. Look at East Coast Car Park. Look at how much buses. Check. You understand? That immediately is something that the mayor and city council can do. Now, they don't have the money to do it. I am saying I am willing to do a joint venture because I have the capacity to build something like that. And all because you got solid foundation as 8 stories. That is big thing we talking about. Right? And I would also be able to access the financing for something like that. You understand? Then you could organize the thing into bus services and bus, you know, they gotta get a chit. You gotta be registered and maybe you're paying a $5,000 a year or $10,000 a year for access the bus park. Otherwise than that, you have an area, you still have an area for those who don't want to do that, that they just drop off and they're gone. If people want to run the road, is though. If people want to go into the bus park, it's also that you give them options. Remember, we're not a very structured society, so you can't go from wildness and stupidness to structured immediately. You gotta walk them gradually and let them see the benefits of acting in a better, a more civilized manner, and then you let them buy into it. But you don't tell them your truth. You show them the truth. You understand? I'm telling you, big, huge bands. There are nothing. The first 2-story, remember, it's concrete thing, right? And the building making for thing drive up. And because of the area space that you have, the kind of area that you're covering, right? Where you done the first 2 spot, right away thing going in the bottom, the construction going on up at the top, the building going up while thing going on downstairs. You only playing. You want thing? Let me show you. Alright, you're studying who gonna do what, how it gonna move, and so there's the ministry, the fire station, the fire. Watch me. Let me show you. and carry all and show y'all. We start the first building here. The fire station don't move and gone to back a coffee square there. Right? Ministry of Labor, Ministry of Human Services got a thing here clear out door. Let me carry y'all and show y'all. So you start with people in there. I carry y'all and show y'all. You know, is it you there in a market and watching over? You know, is it you there in a market and watching over the river? Everybody would love that. What you going on here? People are all over the fucking pavement. You can't wise pavement, you know. There's a pavement at the back of these people here. In there, is that they can't walk in, they pon the pavement. So this is Stabrook Market straight ahead of you, right? You feel the ignorance and the stupidity come from? Eh? If you mixing and meddling with the ignorant and the stupid, how you believe when you go you're ignorant and stupid? Where you know? So this is a ministry here. Move out this ministry from here straight in front of you. And side this ministry got a big parking lot. They got a 4-acre land here. Start here 8 stories high. Move out everybody from Stabrook Market and bring them here. Build over Stabrook Market. All here is government play. They have no use to be here. And when they don't put them in the building too, government can move out. All we you see in front is government. All they say so is the fire station. Government control them. The fire station moved out 8 stories high, right across from Stabrook. Right across from Stabrook Market we there. Right across from Stabrook. Build with the fire, 8 stories high. Move out the people from in Stabrook, put them in here. Watch all here. Transport and Harbour Department. All this whole place. Now when you building 8 stories, I remember this road, this whole place down here, you know, the flat, the first and second, so it's parking lot. So all this congestion in there, people just come and park. It's bus parking, so this whole area here, 8 stories high. You understand? All of this area while driving here. You start a piece in the like a Donkey City at the back there. Right? All while driving here. You start building here. This here, 8 stories high. Bring the bus, park them. Then all them old brick broke down this. Then you go over to Stabrook Market. Right down Stabrook Market, the wire for the back falling down. And nothing comes Stabrook Market, don't serve no purpose as no wharf no more. You got the option for building the back there to 8 stories high. Move the people from out of Stabrook Market. Right? Watch. Let me show you. Watch. So there's Stabrook Market. Back there, the wharf there. Back there. 8 stories high there. Move them out from there. Then build over here and move them in the front there. All here what you see in here. What this big man? Build here, start here. Nobody no important than the here. You understand? People ask themselves, what's the options, what they gonna do, how they gonna do. Where people gonna go. You know what gonna happen in this city when they're done? When you build 8 stories at the back there, you can't go and build a facility. When them boat land in here, proper boats, proper ferry, bringing people across, you still gotta get, even when we get the bridge. Because there's a shorter route for the hoop straight across, a proper ferry. That 500 people and 1,000 people going in one time. And the ferry come and dark nice, and you come out. You understand? Nice screens with news, and you listen to the news and so on in the morning. A proper safe ferry. You understand? There's a tourist attraction. A ferry when you come in across got breakfast and coffee and all kind of thing. Ferry with breakfast bar and all them things. Yes, and so when people coming across in the afternoon or going across in the evening, a man can get a cup of coffee, get dinner at a ferry with a restaurant. They're backward and food. You understand? You got the card system, you buy, put in your thing, you jump on the ferry. All what you coming through? All this confusion done right away with the. What you hustle and bustle here, buddy? Yes, yeah, playing, buddy. I could do the with ease. I can talk to the mayor. And talk to the new mayor. But them not want to see though. You know, if I built the PNC they would torn in the grave by Bornham, might fucking flick out the grave. They would try to invoke Bornham again because they can't let it. Critic who discuss we can come now and do an astronomical thing like that. You understand? What they could not have done. But they still can make the effort. But they will shoot it down. You understand? All them whole thing about you watch beer congestion, people got push, people pick people, we get their rob and that kind of thing. People all over the pavement. Get rid of all them things this. But yeah, all over the road people there. We live like rats in here, no? This place got to organize in a certain fashion. All here would clear up. You seen them, all you seen is two big buildings. All the two big buildings outside there. 8 stories high. You must be able to walk on these pavements and watch at Parliament and take out photographs and feel nice about this country. At least I tell you, like I gotta do everything for you. I would build it. I'd finance it and build it. Now you gotta go in. Today's Monday and I gotta update with all the engineers.
Hi, Mr. Critic. Good morning. Sorry for eating the cold. Why don't you tea with sugar and so? Or drink sweet drink and so. I just started walking around and nothing. So I buy a
Okay, Wendy. So no, I just tell you because I want you to lose weight. You understand? You mustn't act impulsively. You got to make a concerted effort to live a healthier, longer life. You understand? I want you there wrong long. Cool. So one of my fans, I see she a little heavy, and she walking in the EXPO and eating an ice cream. I put some cusp on she. So she messaged me for telling me she's sorry. She can't be sorry about that. Hello? Hello? Jesus Christ, me never them things, man. There are some strange numbers. What's the benefit of these strange numbers calling you? I mean, I understand. How really this work? What is call for? guys. Yeah, I'll take care. I gotta go and study for do the people and work. Yeah, I'll take care. Peace out.